Just like that, we're back. You want to look into the economic and environmental obsolescence. You want to look in and see if is there an airport, is there a new highway that's going to be built, is there a highway currently there. These are certain things that might drive the value down later on down the line. So you want to, and just like that, we're back. Welcome to Booba's Theory. So in addition to what I was talking about before and what I'm gonna still be talking about, I'm gonna start adding in real estate tips and things like that, to help y'all out so y'all know what's going on as well. You know what I'm saying? So today I want to get into buying property. Some of the things you're gonna need, some of the things you want to look at in terms of buying a property, right? So the first thing you need in terms of buying a property is to know your budget. You need to know how much you're going to be spending, how much you're willing to spend in terms of, you know, a loan or whatever it may be. And the way you know that is to get pre-approved. You want to get approved for a loan before you even start looking for properties, right? And that's if you're not using cash. If you're using cash, then it is what it is. Excuse me. Oh yeah, by the way, I was out for a minute because I was not feeling well, but I'm recovering. Thank God. I'm getting up to speed. But yeah, back to the back to the podcast. So as I was saying, the first thing you wanna do is to know, right, your budget. Know how much you're gonna be willing to spend, and you want to get a pre-approval. You want to get approved by a lender if you're not going to be using cash, and I'm going to get into why, right? And that's because, say you find the property you like, you're going to be able to put in an offer faster than if you didn't have the pre-approval already, right? If you find a property you like and you don't have the pre-approval, you don't even know if you're going to be able to buy that property. One, you have to wait and see if you get approved to buy that property, and then it's not guaranteed that by the time you do get approved that that property is there or still on the market, because in some areas especially, properties don't stay long on the market after they're listed. It's for grabs. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have that pre-approval. You want to get approved so that you're able to put in that offer when you find the property that you like, right? And just because you get approved for a certain amount doesn't mean you have to take the entire amount. You could take what you know you want to take, let's say, what you can afford or what you feel like you can afford, or you take the full amount because you never know. You might end up changing your mind and you want to take more. You might end up finding a new job. Anything is possible, right? Um, you might end up getting something a little bit more expensive that you like, and you want to make sure that the amount you apply for is able to cover that. So that's some of the things, right? What's another one? Let's see. Yeah, you want to basically, before you even start searching, get approved. Get approved. Have that money ready because you know how it is, man. Money talks. So you want to have that ready, and you can put in an offer right away when you see the property that you like. So what are some things you want to look into when you find that actual property that you like? You want to look into the economic and environmental obsolescence. You want to look in and see if is there an airport, is there a new highway that's going to be built, is there a highway currently there, is there a dump site, right? Is it an industrial area? Is it a lot of factories, or is there a factory? Something like that. These are certain things that might drive the value down later on down the line. So you want to make sure of these things. Whether you're looking to buy and stay there for a long time, whether you're looking to buy and sell after a couple of years, and even if you're not doing that, even if you're just getting it as an investment property and you want to get like a multi-family or commercial unit, for example, and rent it out, you still want to make sure of these things because you don't want to get somewhere where you're not going to be able to get people to rent. You don't want to get somewhere where you're not going to be able to have tenants, right? These are things you want to look into before you buy a property. Not only is it going to be harder to resell, say you do decide to sell, right? It's going to be hard even if you get in tenants, and or if you plan on getting tenants, because not everybody's going to want to live in a noisy area or something that's going to be disturbing them, right? And even you yourself, if you live in there a long time, you don't want to get something where you're going to be disturbed all the time, right? So that's something you want to look into when buying a property. So what are some positives that you might want when buying a property? Well, that's schooling. You have to look at the quality of the schools in the area, right? The amenities that it have, restaurants, shopping areas, entertainment, things like that, right? You want to make sure to have, uh, you're able to get employed. There's employment around. People are able to get employed. So, say you want to resell or something like that, you have that around in that area, because that's what people are looking for. You don't want to be in the area where have dump sites, or you know something that's gonna drive the value down. These are some things you want to look into when purchasing a property, because it can have a huge impact on the property's value currently and down the line. Peace.